Hello, everybody. This is just going to be a reading for fire signs for the first week in August. Okay. And it's a little windy outside, so I got like my papers flying all over the place. Anyway, first week in August. Okay. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you for the first week in August. Should I say maybe not necessarily the first week, but that. Okay, so this thing just kind of fell out from in between the cards. See what they are. I'm going to put them back. We have disruption, patience and planning, and authority. All right. So something major going on in a personal level. Hopefully what's being disrupted is your ego. Okay, with the authority figure being here, because he also represents the Emperor, represents ego. So it's maybe asking you to just kind of let things be. Okay, don't try to be that person that just kind of the know-it-all or whatever. Patience and planning. Patience and planning. Let's see. Did I put them the right way? No, of course not. Okay. So I don't, I can't say I'm reading reversals if I'm putting the cards in reverse, because this particular deck is not to be read in reversal. Doesn't have reversal. So, but anyway, all right. So like I said, fire signs, August, action takers, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, passion driven sign. Let's see. A lot of cards. I'm gonna put them back. But you saw the card that was on top. It's the only one I saw. Transformation. Okay. So along with disruption, yeah, some major things going on. Wisdom. Yep. Major changes, but you're ready to receive your lesson. Okay. So not only are you learning the lesson, you're ready to learn like from others. Okay. So I'm gonna give this 2 more shuffles. Just 1 more. All right. We'll call it a day with that. Let's see what else has came out here. Confusion, balance, financial, material changes. Chakras, you have your throat chakra, speak your truth. You have your solar plexus, which is, your mental energy, your willpower, control over yourself, others, with the wisdom card. And even the first 2 cards that came out with the authority and the disruption, definitely got to get that on track. Rest and rejuvenate. You have movement, choices, and decisions. I'll put these in some kind of order as I start to get a storyline. I don't have one yet. You have triumph and success, prosperity begins, we already said confusion, mental challenges, mental conflict, and the waiting game. All right, so, all right, I'm starting to feel like there's some things that are going on in your head right now, right, that are requiring you to kind of figure out whether you want to continue in the path you're in, or if you need to make some adjustments to change where you're heading. Okay. And Spirit is kind of telling you, take what you've learned, your life lessons, your experience, your wisdom, as part of all the tools that you need to find that balance in your energy in your life, in order to make the changes that you feel that you need to make. Because if that's what you're in your head about, whether you should stay complacent to where you are, or kind of put your whole life up into like an uphill and change everything, Spirit is telling you that what I want to say is, yes, you're gonna change. You have to make a change. You have to move. Okay, but take the time. Don't do it hastily. all right? With the rest and rejuvenate card here is telling you to take everything into account before you make the move. But yes, you are going to make a move. You have to make a move. Movement, choices, decisions, financial and material changes, okay? The waiting game with the rest and rejuvenate and the wisdom card. All these three cards are telling you apply the lessons you've learned into the plans that you're making. And remember, the other card that came out was your planning, patience and planning card. So take your knowledge. You have to make a change. So put it all into a plan and start strategizing and moving towards making that change, because you have to make a change. So that should not be in your, like, that's not up for debate. You are gonna make a change. You have all the tools you need to make a smart move, okay? But the path is clear in front of you, okay? And if you're worried about how things are gonna work out in the end, okay? Like, oh my God, like let's say you have to quit your job to move to another state or something like that, I don't know. Spirit is telling you it's gonna be okay. Prosperity begins. So things are gonna work out just perfect if you listen to your soul calling. Like, you deep down know you have to make a move. Whatever it is that's disturbing your inner peace right now, where you are in this particular moment in life, the universe is pushing you, and it's kind of putting, kind of like Inception. That idea has been planted in your head, and now you have to feed it. Don't stop feeding it. Don't pull it out. Don't yank it out. Feed it, nurture it, let it grow, and start making plans and coming up with the steps that you feel you need to make in order to make that happen. All right. Let me add some Gilded Tarot to this. I mean, the message is pretty straightforward. So these cards are not going to be clarifying anything, rather adding additional information to the message. So let's see, my fire signs. I don't know, a lot of the energy lately is like, get up and move. Don't complain. That's too many cards. Don't complain about something. Do something. Like, what bothers you. Make the moves to change the stuff that bothers you. Obviously, some changes are more drastic than others, but make the moves. Make the moves. Some take a little bit more planning than others, but you can still make the move. And there's Mr. Emperor again, and I feel like that's enough for additional information. Underneath, you have the Three of Wands, your collaboration card as well, waiting for your ships to come in, knowing that you put certain things into play, and now you're just waiting for that particular. If you're waiting for a sign, this is it. I want to sound so cliche, but in all honesty, I do feel, yeah, you're having some inner conflict here. It's reflected. Okay, you have the Empress and the Emperor. All right, that's an awesome few cards to have. But yeah, so you have a lot of cards. Okay, so I digressed. You have the Seven of Cups, card of confusion. We already know you're in your head. That was reflected here. This is the card of options, of not knowing which cup to choose per se, okay? But I do sense that you know which cup you need to choose. You got to make a move, okay? And just, you have to take a leap of faith, all right? Here with the Nine of Pentacles, she's the card that of a self-sufficient individual, okay? An individual that has gotten their shit together, that can hold their own, that can, that's willing and ready to receive, but doesn't need to, okay? She's that person that, adds to your life, not that it takes away. Or, you accept people who add into your life. Anyway, so back to the confusion, you're starting to feel a little bit burdened, a little bit. The Ten of Swords is the card of deceit, of feeling completely deflated, of being like, I don't want to say heartbroken, but just with a heavy heart, okay? That's what the Ten of Swords is. So you're really taking this, should I stay, should I go? It's really disturbing your peace. So you have to like really address that situation, because it's causing inner conflict. It's causing conflict, which is going to reflect on your outer world. Okay, so if your soul's not at peace, if you're not at peace within yourself, you cannot be at peace with everybody else. So this comes into this starts to be reflected in, like, you've been annoyed at the smallest little things, really bug you, when you start spazzing for no reason, like little things that shouldn't bug you do. All right, and you have the Devil. All right, he is the card of control, of toxicity, of codependencies, of addictions, of fear, okay? And along this read here, you have to break free of your fears. You have to find your freedom. All right. In this case, it's energetically speaking, you're tied to a location, a situation, whatever it is. We get comfortable, we get complacent, and your soul is not feeling free. Okay. So Mr. Two of Pentacles, Mr. Juggler, Mr. again, trying to figure out, should I go left? Should I go right? With the waiting game here as well. It's the same scenario, right? It's just reiterating everything that I've already been saying. Now, the last 4 cards that I'm going to refocus back on these 2 and the 2 that I have in my hand, okay? You have the Emperor and the Empress, all right? This is the ultimate power couple, creation, bringing things to fruition, fertility, really having your shit together to an ultimate level. like So whatever plans you're making, whatever it is that you feel you need to make, whatever moves it is that you feel you need to make in order to kind of step out of your comfort zone, the universe is saying, do it, okay? You have the backing of your masculine and feminine energy, the ultimate masculine and feminine energy. You have the go ahead with everything is gonna be okay. These are the ultimate yes cards. This is like, you know, everything's gonna bear fruit, okay? Your trees are not gonna die out. They're gonna bear fruit. And then add to those, you have the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, okay? 9 of Cups being the wish fulfillment card. 9 of Cups being the validation to the 9 of Pentacles. Like, I got this, you know, my wishes are granted. I know I'm gonna be prosperous. I'm happy by myself, but I am also definitely happy with the people around me, okay? So fire, if you know you've been stuck in your head about which way to go, whatever your options are, I mean, obviously analyze them, don't just, you know, whatever, but the universe is saying it's gonna be okay to make a move. If you've been you know, second guessing or debating whether you should make a move or not, the universe is saying make a move, okay? Make a move and it's gonna be okay. It got you on the other end. All right, I hope that this reading resonated with somebody. Like I said, it's a general reading. It's not gonna resonate with everybody, but it will definitely resonate with somebody. Like, share, and subscribe, because you already know that's the way that we grow our tribe. And I shall see you on the other side. Peace.